Virtualization is a technology that enables you to create virtual environments from a single physical machine. In this lesson, you will learn what a virtual machine is, why it is important, how it works, and the benefits and disadvantages associated with it. Virtualization is the process of creating a virtual representation of hardware such as server, storage, network, or another physical machine. It supports multiple copies of virtual machines to execute on one physical machine, each with their own operating system and programs. This optimizes hardware efficiency and flexibility and enables resources to be shared between multiple customers or organizations. Virtualization is a key to providing infrastructure as a service solution for cloud computing, whereby the user has access to remote computing resources. Virtualization is important because 1. It lets you get the most out of your computer or server resources. Instead of allowing for numerous unused machines, virtualization enables you to host multiple programs or systems on one computer, which is more effective. 2. Companies can save their money on hardware, power, and maintenance by using less physical equipment. 3. Virtual machines can be easily installed, relocated, and resized to suit changing requirements. If a virtual machine requires more power, it can obtain it rapidly without requiring new hardware. 4. Virtualization isolates various applications or systems from each other. So, if one of them has an issue, it won't affect others. 5. In case something goes wrong, it is simple to back up or restore virtual machines, thereby allowing companies to return to work quickly after an issue. Suppose there is a company that requires servers for four different purposes. A. To store customer data securely. B. To host an online shopping website. C. To process employee payroll systems. And D. To run social media campaign software for marketing. All these tasks require different things. The customer data server requires a lot of space and a Windows operating system. The online shopping website requires a high traffic server and need a Linux operating system. The payroll system requires greater internal memory and must use a certain version of the operating system. The marketing software demands specialized software tools and needs plenty of processing power. In order to fulfill these requirements, the company initially configures four individual physical servers, each for a different purpose. This implies that the company needs to purchase four servers, keep them running, and upgrade them individually, which is very expensive. The company also cannot utilize the full capacity of each server, so is paying for more that it requires, thereby wasting some of the server's capabilities. Now, by utilizing virtualization, the company can run these four applications on a few physical servers through multiple virtual machines. Each virtual machine will behave as an independent server, processing its own operating system and resources. Through this means, the company can cut down on expenses, conserve resources, and manage everything from a single location with ease. Virtualizations use special software known as hypervisor to create many virtual computers on one physical computer. The virtual machines behave like actual computers but use the same physical machine. The hypervisor is the software that gets virtualization to work. It serves as intermediary between the physical computer and the virtual machines. The hypervisor controls the virtual machine's use of the physical resources of the host computer. For instance, If one virtual machine wants additional computing capability, it requests it from the hypervisor. The hypervisor ensures the request is forwarded to the physical hardware and is accomplished. There exist two categories of hypervisors. They are Type 1 hypervisor and Type 2 hypervisor. In Type 1 hypervisor, the hypervisor is installed directly onto the computer hardware without an operating system sitting in between. It is highly efficient as it has a direct access to the resources of the computer. In Type 2 hypervisor, it is run over an installed operating system such as Windows or Mac OS. It is employed when you need to execute more than one operating system on one machine. After installing virtualization software on your computer, you can set up one or more virtual machines. The virtual machines are similar to other applications on your computer. The actual computer is host and the virtual computers are guests. You can have several guests on a single host, and each guest can have his own operating system, which may be the same or different from the host. As a user, you can see that every virtual machine behaves as a normal computer. It has its own configurations, programs, and settings. The resources such as the processor, memory, and storage are all accessed by the virtual machines, but they appear and function exactly like they would in a real computer. You can update or modify the virtual machine's operating system and applications without touching the original computer. Virtualization, while offering numerous benefits, also presents some drawbacks. Some of the drawbacks are: 1. When multiple virtual machines share the same physical resources, they can compete for CPU, memory, and storage, potentially leading to performance degradation. 2. The extra layer of abstraction introduced by virtualization can add a performance overhead, especially in I/O intensive workloads. 3. Virtualization environments require specialized tools and skills to manage, monitor, and troubleshoot. 4. Troubleshooting problems in virtualized environments can be more complex due to the layer structure and the potential for multiple VMs to be affected by a single issue. 5. A security breach in their provider could potentially compromise all virtual machines running on the host. 6. Weak VM isolation can allow one VM to access resources or data intended for another, potentially leading to data breaches. 7. If the host machine fails, all VMs running on it are affected, leading to potential service disruptions. 8. Not all legacy systems and applications are compatible with virtualization, thereby requiring compatibility solutions or upgrades. 9. Virtual machines may require specific drivers or modifications to work correctly, which can be challenging to maintain. 10. Setting up a robust virtualization environment requires significant investment in hardware, software, and skilled personnel. 11. Managing licenses for multiple VMs and applications can be complex and require careful planning. 12. Incorrect licensing practices can lead to fines during vendor audits. 13. Scaling up or down virtualized environments can be more complex than with physical servers, especially when dealing with legacy systems. 14. Managing backups and recovery in virtualized environments can be more complex due to the large number of VMs. 15. Some applications may not be designed for virtualization and may not run correctly or at all in a virtualized environment. And lastly, 16. Virtualization can create new vectors for attack and increase the cost of recovery from data breaches. In this lesson, you have learned how virtualization helps different companies to use their hardware more efficiently by creating different virtual machines for storage, desktop, and network. It allows multiple virtual machines to run on a single machine, which saves cost and storage. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing to this channel. Please, let me know what you think in the comment section. And do not forget to leave a like and share this video. See you in the next one.